Nonconformist away well.
I'm very confident the horse will run very well in the Caulfield Cup.
Nonconformist in the clear and he went whooshka.
We've just quietly taken him along and he's flying under the radar.
Boy, he's going to make him look second rate tonight.
Nonconformist will be up in the first half dozen, ready to pounce.
Nonconformist roars away and wins it by 3 lengths.
When I decided to work with horses, I didn't know anything else. My father trained in his own right in Sydney, and from a young age, being around horses and going to the races all the time, that's all I wanted to do. I'm a pretty hands-on trainer. Look, I only train 30 horses in at any one time in my stable. I still do the feeds individually. As far as their work goes of a morning, we like to take things nice and carefully. It's a very relaxed environment for the horses. I think they really respond. We got Nonconformist to train as a 2-year-old, and he was a skinny rake. When we took him out on the track, he was not straightforward, but soon learnt to adapt, started to pick up the mantle a bit, how to be a racehorse. It's a long process, but we're seeing the benefits now.
He doesn't really know he's a good racehorse. Like, he just goes out there and just gives it his all. He's pretty genuine.
He's definitely one of my favourites to ride in the morning. He goes out quite casual, but when it gets to getting on the track, he turns it on, that's for sure.
Nonconformist is always horses up and about. When he comes off the track, he actually pulls the rider out of the saddles.
He's a bit of a show-off.
Going into a major race like the Caulfield Cup, you want to see him in that fashion, being above himself and feeling good about everything.
And it's Centervised. What a star. Won the Caulfield Cup from Nonconformist.
We were very stiff to run into a horse which is such a high calibre as that horse. The other given year that we didn't have an incentiviser in the race, he probably wins a Caulfield Cup. He looks, to my eye, that he's as good as what he was last year going into the race. His runs have all been different to last year. Essentially, he's been in weight for age races, which don't really suit him. Once he gets back to the handicap of the Caulfield Cup, he'll really come to the fore. He's a light-framed horse. He doesn't need a lot of galloping. We've been actually using each race as his main gallop for the next race. So we've been letting the racing bring him along.
1800, gates are back and away, and Mawuma was the best to begin. And the outsider, Nonconformist, is last down the back.
He got outpaced, but we got all his data and his sectional times suggested that he's going as well as what he was last year. Nonconformist will be up in the first half dozen, be ready to pounce, and he races very well at Caulfield, so he's suited by that style of racing there. To win one of the big majors, it'll be a crowning glory, I would think. Hopefully it'll be a feather in his cap if he can get the job done on Saturday.